Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight. For those teams, Clark, still in the running for a playoff spot, how do they close out strong?
Well, they just continue to do what they've been doing. That's what good teams do. They focus on the task at hand, and then when it really counts, you know you've got the system and the talent to step up.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Conley the pass to Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. Turner with the steal. Siakam with it. At the top of the key, Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Turner with a screen on Gobert. Back to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
And here's Randle against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Gobert with a screen for Randle. Out to Conley. Fires the three. Siakam pulls it in.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Floats one up. And it's Halliburton missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Randle no good. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Your team's main focus tonight? Well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Gobert, and that's good.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside Turner. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now Randle with an average of around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been a constant for them. Here's McDaniels. Off target with his 3.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
That one was high octane all the way. I thought they had a very competitive outing in that one. Just seemed to run out of gas at the end.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. He's checked in for Rudy Gobert. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. You look at Minnesota. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs.
I think for Minnesota, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Connects from three-point range. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
McDaniels finds Conley. Here's Mathurin. Great D that time from Edwards.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Reed. McDaniels passes to Randall. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Conley dishes to Edwards. Clock at 4. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Pacers leading by 6. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought.
Pacers from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Now here's Conley. Still yet to score. Here's Randall. Plays it up off the glass.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Here's Nembhard. Edwards defending. Halliburton a screen on Randall. Here's Siakam. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now a look at the stats for Julius Randle.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing. Right.
Outside Edwards. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 7.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Reed kicks to McDaniels. Now Mathurin playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Siakam's shot is off. Here's Reed. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles' turn. When Naz Reed is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure. And, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor. And he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Hits it from three-point range. 12 points for him.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Oh, here's Edwards. Nembhard covering. Pass to Reed. Now here's DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pacers leading by 8. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 9, T.J. McConnell.
Siakam against Randall. The drive by Siakam.
Some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Indiana's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And so here is Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with the screen. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Offline with his three. Timberwolves trail by 10. And here's Reed. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Lock at 6. Edwards. Nembhard grabs the board.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Siakam passes to Turner. Turner with a screen for McConnell. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Siakam against Randle. And they get it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
The creative finishing ability of Randle draws a lot of fouls.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Randle. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And Indiana making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Mike Conley's checked in for Edwards. Tapping a screen on Conley. McConnell scanning the floor. Kept alive by Indiana. Toppin passes to Nesmith. Siakam against Reed. Shot clock at 5. Siakam, that's good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down by 12. Pass to DiVincenzo. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence, going right up with the shot.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking it in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton subbed in for Shepard.
Toppin is a Skywalker, Obi, insane verticality.
Now here's Conley. He had 16 points in the win against New Orleans. DiVincenzo finds Randle. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Indiana leading by 11. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Timberwolves trail by 13. 1:07 left in the first. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
It'll be a long day for them if they keep this up.
Halliburton outside. Shoots the three. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Halliburton's got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Traps in the tray.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Walker with the screen for Toppin. To the paint. And Walker kicks to Halliburton. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Toppin is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Walker, and it's McConnell in at the 1 spot. That's the Pacers' 5. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The kick out to Walker, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The second half of the season has seen a ton of assists from this group of players who are the top passers since the All-Star break. The 4th spot held by Tyrese Halliburton.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
Has to Gobert. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by McConnell. Here's DiVincenzo. Inside, Halliburton with the steal. And they're pushing it up. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pacers. Timberwolves trail by 15. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Driving to the basket. And Randall throws it down.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. At one point, they led by 16. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Dillingham. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Walker finds Halliburton. The kick out to Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hits the three-point bomb. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
A nice shot by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 17.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Let's see those dance moves.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Edwards in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Reed. Dillingham with it. He's covered by McConnell. Now here's Edwards. Fires from deep. Look at Edwards slotting home the three.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's McConnell. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. To the inside. Back to Toppin. Clock is at 3. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Ball stolen. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Walker. High post shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Back to Halliburton. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Here's Dillingham. Neesmith covering. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, Edwards!
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Gobert with a screen on Toppin. Reed, and there's the drive, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Daniels is checked in for Reed. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Naz Reid.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Mathurin finds Toppin. Siakam with it. Back to Halliburton. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game brings him up to 4 for 9.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Edwards with it. 14 points for him. Pass to Alexander Walker. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana leading by 11. Now Nembhard. No good there with the step back J. And here's Edwards. He's coming off a 22-point game against New Orleans. Here's Alexander Walker. Toppin covering. Pass to Dillingham. Just 5 to shoot. A shot off that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Throws it up high, and Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Dillingham. Here's Edwards. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Siakam. Halliburton's got 14 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Here comes the Pacers.
Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Randall comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. Here's Reid. And it goes down 2 points. Reid's got his second bucket of the night.
Hard to take everything away from Reid because he has such a versatile skill set.
It's stolen by Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Nembhard, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Toppin. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana, and this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one misses for Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Down low. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Pass to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Pocket two. Another miss by Minnesota.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Mathurin. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Edwards, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. Siakam outside. Back to Toppin. Over Randall. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Toppin's got 10 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Edwards with it. He's got 16. Reed the pass to Edwards. All by himself. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And stolen by Siakam. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Siakam's got 21 in the game.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Outside Conley. For three, Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Outside Mathurin. McConnell a screen on McDaniels. McConnell passes to Siakam. Siakam. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Toppin against Randall. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Got a piece of it.
Good defensive awareness that time by Toppin to come and block the shot.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Now Edwards. Good D by Siakam. And so it's Indiana holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how would you evaluate your team's performance in the first half?
You know, I like the way we're playing tonight, but, you know, 1 or 2 untimely turnovers, these guys are going to convert quickly, so we have to play an aggressive but precise game.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Indiana Pacers.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Oh, Ernie.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
These guys have made a great...
And that is it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Julius Randle, Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Reed, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Takes a 3, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Randle. Here's Alexander-Walker. Emard covering. Conley with a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Randle. Out to Turner for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Turner's got 7.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Conley against Halliburton. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Here's Alexander-Walker. He's got 6. Randle no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
To the middle. Here's Halliburton. Reed with the block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Conley against Halliburton. Pass to Reed. A fader. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Here's Halliburton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
And we got to take a second look, and now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Clark, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 8th assist in the game. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Randall down low. Siakam's there. Pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. Randall a screen on Halliburton. Conley dishes to Randall. Can't cash in from close range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here is Turner. Nembhard with it. 6 points for him. Halliburton on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Gobert the screen. Randall passes to Gobert. These are the defenders who are gearing up their game at the perfect time, coming away with the most blocks in the NBA since the All-Star break. Second, Miles Turner.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he is not making it easy to take the ball inside.
A free throw drops for Gobert. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Siakam for 3. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 20. Pass to Gobert. The teardrop falls in. And that's now 7 points for Rudy Gobert.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Mathurin passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Conley finds Clark. Outside for Randall. Outside Conley from past the arc. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. And there's Randall on the assist from Edwards. Randall's got 10 points.
Yeah, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randall. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And here is Toppin. He's got 12. And he drives in. And that one drops. He's got 14.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Conley against Halliburton. Right side, Edwards. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 24 points.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the 2-man game.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Pacers lead by 20.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
With or without the ball, Randall moves so well for a big.
Siakam outside. Now Toppin. Indiana moving it around. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Clark. Lets it go from 11. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Timberwolves trail by 20. Clark outside. Conley finds Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Yeah, and when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Clark. Siakam against Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the insane athleticism of Siakam excels at probing inside and making the D get aggressive.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Timberwolves trail by 19, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And that game against Brooklyn, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Halliburton against Edwards. Now, here's Halliburton. Defense is right there, off target at the rim.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pacers leading by 17. To the inside. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. 26 points for Siakam.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Now, here's Neesmith. Covered by Conley. Halliburton kicks to Toppin. And the three ball is good. Toppin's got 17 now.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin. Developing his stretch big skill.
Halliburton against Conley. To the paint. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Pass to Halliburton. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Halliburton's got 20. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Halliburton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Conley the pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Siakam against McDaniel. And the wide-open shot from McConnell. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Edwards. And the shot falls short this time.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Back to McConnell. There's 57 seconds left in the third. 11 feet out and he hits it. McConnell's got 8 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you see, don't you, Clark, this steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there. If he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, then he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Siakam outside. Shoots over McDaniel. Siakam misses. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. The tray. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got T.J. McConnell. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Toppin a screen on DiVincenzo. Reed with the block. Walker against DiVincenzo. And Reed throws it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Pacers leading by 17. McConnell finds Walker. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And that one's on target from the wing. 24 points for Tyrese Halliburton. Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Walker. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Halliburton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Nesmith. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Nesmith covering. Alexander Walker passes to McDaniels. Shakes him. Pacers with the rebound. Toppin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Walker the pass to Nesmith. Walker a screen on McDaniel. Pass to McConnell. There's the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 19. Now Alexander Walker. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Edwards. And that one, good. And the Pacers lead by 21.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Checked in for the Pacers. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Shannon. Nemhard covering. Good on the shot.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Pacers leading by 19 points. Halliburton for three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Randall. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line. Here in the second half, they have definitely made free throw making look easy.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start. Downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nesmith. Here's the three. Rebound, Minnesota.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Halliburton. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Halliburton outside. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Indiana again missing. Timberwolves trail by 16. Randall right side. Basket counts. Randall's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Halliburton on the wing. Walker the pass to Nemhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebound by Alexander Walker. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Randall no good. Pacers leading by 14. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Nemhard. Back to Halliburton. They need this one. And it's good on the way in. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Inside. Here's Dillingham. Here's Gobert. Plays it up and banks it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Walker. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Told them, pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Timberwolves trail by 14. Alexander Walker with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Now, Alexander Walker. He's covered by Halliburton. Gobert with a screen on Siakam. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. He hits the second from the line. Pacers leading by 13. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Edwards against Halliburton. And here's Edwards. Randle outside. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Siakam. And that one drops for him. Siakam's got 28 points for the game.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Edwards passes to Randle. Pacers with the rebound. Toppin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Toppin a screen on Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handle.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Turner's checked in for Toppin. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 15.
That was your Pacers high score.
Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randle against Siakam. Randle down low. And the shot is good. 22 points for him.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Nembhard, defended by DiVincenzo. Halliburton. Yep, it counts. And that's now 30 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Randle, covered by Siakam. Now, Alexander Walker. Here's Randle. Yep, that one goes. 24 points for Julius Randle.
Randle, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Down low. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Siakam. And the Pacers lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Nembhard, defended by DiVincenzo. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton against Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Picked by Randle. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Turner with the steal. Up again. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Buries it from 3-point range.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Mathurin. And the foul called on Edwards.